All right, guys, happy Monday. Welcome to AcuOils, the back to school series. And we are talking about immune support today because I feel this is so necessary as we're going into figuring out remote learning, in person learning, a hybrid of the two. To all my parents, to all my educators, to the kids out there, hats off to y'all and I'm in there with you. So, sorry, my hair is a little crazy today. But I did put some stuff on my face so I look a little nicer. Hopefully you can hear me because I have an actual headset today. you know, Learning the phone stuff. It has been decided that I may need a new phone relatively soon. So, if you don't know me, my name is Lauren Daly. I am the creator and the master of oils behind AcuOils. I have a master's in acupuncture and my Reiki Master certification, and I've been studying oils for a really long time, like 7-8 years, maybe longer, maybe 12. You lose track after a while, you just do. So I hope this finds you well. I hope you take these suggestions to heart and you are able to boost your immune system as we are approaching cold and flu season, as we are a little charged from the pandemic, and may this bring you some peace and some peace of mind. Hi, Christina. I am here. So we'll go ahead and get started. I think whenever we're talking immune support, and especially right now at this time, stress is a huge factor, and stress can really affect negatively your immune system because you're in fight or flight mode, which means that you're not worried about the cold and flu bugs or the germs that may come in your area. You're in fight or flight mode. So whenever we're talking about immune support, we're helping reduce those stresses so your body can work more properly to block that defense system. We want to block the things out that we don't need. With that being said, it is good to have some contact. I say this with caution because I don't want it to be misconstrued. It is good to have some contact with the basic bacteria, viruses that are around, that herd immunity, right? Because then our bodies are able to recognize it and get rid of it quicker out of our system so we can stay healthy and be healthy. With that being said, we also want to make sure we're boosting our immune system and making sure our bodies are working at their best so we can be, I don't want to say immune, but be healthy through this season that we know is cold and flu season and beyond, especially with 2020. So some oils I have in front of me, some of them I will suggest I don't, because as we know, it's back to school season and I am currently at home. So one of the big ones that I always like to talk about, that's a really easy one that most people have talked about or heard about or use. And with that being said, whatever oil company you resonate with, you can use these suggestions with, because I want you to use something you're comfortable with. You don't have to feel like you're part of an oil cult or have to use a certain, I just ask that you resonate with the oils. And if not, I can provide suggestions. We know the 3 companies that I usually gravitate towards. Hi, Mama. Welcome to AcuOils. But I want to make sure you're getting the education you need with the oils that you're using, because that's what's going to carry you the farthest whenever we're talking about AcuOils. So the first one is, and I grabbed the Young Living and the doTERRA today, tea tree or melaleuca, if I cannot get the glare. A lot of people have used this for a lot of reasons. It helps fight bacteria and viruses. It's a really good skin oil. Some people use it for all kinds of stuff, but especially like with bacterial infections, even on the skin and things of that nature, it can be helpful with that. Always test a patch of your skin whenever we're using these. Whenever we're talking about AcuOils, you just tap your finger to the top of the bottle and put it on the point. I want to make sure that is clear. And if you are having some type of skin sensitivity, you want to make sure that you're diluting that as well. But it is a great oil to help your body fight against viruses and bacteria from the skin aspect. and beyond. As we know, it's a potent antibacterial, antiviral herb. I want to be careful with how I say that because, FDA and such. But it is a great oil for that. Copaiba, which I know Young Living and doTERRA have, also helps fight bacteria and viruses and helps raise the vibration of your system to help fight it from a different aspect. So you are in that healthy homeostasis, if you will. So another one is black or pink pepper. Pink's a little more potent in terms of the pepper than the black. The black smells flowery to me, and I don't have it currently with me, but that helps your lymphatic drainage. So if you're getting a lot of congestion, just a lot of nose stuff, clearing your throat a lot, things of that nature, this can help assist with that. Which is why a lot of times I like to do it down the lymph tissue in the neck, because you can literally feel it drain, which is kind of cool. Thyme is a strong and hot oil that fights against bacteria and viruses and can help you breathe a little bit better. Some people even use it for helping snoring, especially if you notice around cold and flu season that it's a little bit harder to breathe at night. It's really good on your big toe to help you sleep at night. Another one is oregano. Oregano, this one's the Eden's Garden version. Oregano is a heavy hitter, and it's a hot oil, so always use with caution. But you want to make sure you're using it to help build that immune system, because it does help fight bacteria and viruses, like what I've been saying with most of these. And oregano is that hot oil that really helps, for lack of better term, burn out what you don't need. And it is used in raindrop. It's used in my rainbow massages, just to help clear out the system and cleanse. If you've done any type of GI type cleansing, you know that you can use oregano oil for that. And it's heavy, and it definitely clears you out, but you feel better after using it. So it's something to keep in mind as we're starting to get the sniffles and the coughs and the sore throats and things of that nature. A blend that we usually talk about is Thieves or On Guard, or I think Eden's Garden has Fighting 5. And this is just a great overall blend for immune support whenever you just need something to go to real quick. This is one that sometimes people take internally. I always say use that with caution. You don't want to upset your mucous membranes, but internal use can be done with certain essential oils with caution. And everyone knows Thieves and On Guard and things of that nature for their amazing abilities to be able to boost your immune system and kill this, help kill the stuff, help your body kill the stuff. Gotta be careful how you say things, but help your body kill the stuff off that does not serve you, if you will. So let's go into points, shall we? My number one that I always like to use is Stomach 36, which is on the leg. I'm going to sit up and pull my pant leg up so you can see it. Actually, I'm going to do the other ones first because they're easy. So LI4, or large intestine 4, is contraindicated in pregnancy. So be careful with that one, but it's right in between here. Find a sore spot, place your oil there. Lung 7, right on the wrist as well. You can see my watch mark here, but you're just going to come up over and you'll feel like a little divot. And remember, it's not exact science. You're not putting a needle there, but the intention is there. And the general location definitely helps. All right, Sanjiao 5 is up on the arm, just straight up. We've got PC6, which is the opposite of Sanjiao 5, on the wrist, in between the two tendons. You come down usually from the wrist creases, and it's right in there. And then my favorite, you get to see my leg again, so you're welcome. Let me go this way because it's on the outside. So if you're following up this way, you're going to feel a little divot about 3 inches down from your kneecap. It's usually a little sore, and that is Stomach 36, and that is your immune system powerhouse. A lot of acupuncturists use moxa there to boost the immune system. Needles there, obviously, and my favorite to use there is either oregano, your On Guard, Thieves, Fighting 5, or time, the big heavy hitters to help boost that immune system so you can fight whatever you're fighting at the time. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. I know this was short and sweet today, but sometimes that's how it needs to be. So I hope this finds you well. And I wanted to offer to my educators out there, teachers of the world, I am going to start doing distance and in-person treatments at the office. If you are a teacher or educator of any nature or work in the school system or work around children, I want to offer you a treatment for immune support for $20 because I want to be able to support you and I want to make sure that you are safe and protected, but I also want to make sure that you have that peace of mind and that reduced stress level when it comes to dealing with kids and dealing with little germ factories and immune support and things of that nature. So if that is something you want to schedule with me either from a distance or in person, go ahead and reach out to me on social media outlets, or you can go on my website, acumamahealth.com. My phone number's on there. Feel free to shoot me a text or a voicemail, and I'll get back to you and we'll get you scheduled. So if you know of any teachers or educators that could use that, please feel free to either pass this video along. If you're on YouTube, likes, comments, subscribes are appreciated. And if you want to comment someone's name or tag them in the post, that is also appreciated because then they can have a direct line to me and be able to get scheduled for their immune boosting treatment. So that's all I have for today. I hope it finds you well. Happy Monday, and we'll talk to you next time. Mwah! Love to you all.